One of the biggest mistakes I see with closers that are struggling to really even break that 5K per month ceiling, let alone the 10K per month in commissions as a high ticket closer, is that they think that once they close the deal, it's done. Like once the deal is closed, once the person has sort of like made the first payment, it's done. And they're leaving a lot of money on the table. Why? Because most likely, if you're watching this and you are a closer, you know that you're not closing everything paid in full. So there's a percentage of your deals that you close on paid in fulls, and the other percentage are closed on installments. And people think that because someone is going to pay in 3 installments, the other 2 are 100% guaranteed, which is not the reality. So what do you do to make sure that all this work you've done today, over the next 30 and 60 days, you can actually reap the rewards because the person is actually going to pay the installments? Like, what is going to be your strategy? This video is all about that. Let's get into it.
Yes. Good day, Paulo. How are you?
Good day. Good. How about you?
Good, man. Good. I had a quick question. So our form, like the questionnaire that people fill out, has a financial qualifier as well. That says
Yep.
like a minimum of 2K. That's what it indicates pretty much. So at the end, like recently, I've gotten quite a bunch of questions. Quite frequently, at least, someone has asked me like, "Hey, do you also have another program?" You know, because it's like 9.5K is a big step for them and everything, and then they maybe think about like, oh, maybe they do have something lower. Now, for a lead that just can pay it and it's just like a little bit of fear around it, what would you recommend to say in that case? Because right now, usually I just steer to, yeah, I mean, we also have a mastermind program. That's if you're doing like 100, 200K per month already, but you know, that's not really relevant in this situation. That's going to be a lot more as well. And usually then it's kind of handled like that.
The first thing that pops into my mind when you ask me that is, why are you asking me that question? What's behind that? So my natural reaction is going to be, that's a really good question. Is there any specific reason why you're asking?
So it's just to decrease friction, you know, because
Decrease friction? How do you mean by that?
well, then people like, I know there's going to be a point, like it has not happened yet, but I know there's going to be a point where I'm going to lose it. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that, but I'm afraid maybe I'll lose a sale.
Just role play with me. Role play with me.
Basically, when they're ready to go, like just did the price drop and everything.
Oh, you see the price drop and everything. Okay, perfect. Even better. Okay, cool. That's a good question, man. Is there what's coming out for you, man?
Yeah, no, it's just because I saw in the questionnaire I filled in, yeah, at least 2K. So I was thinking like maybe there's something cheaper.
Yeah, but I guess like, how did you come up with that question? Like, where is that coming from? Just so I better understand you, can better serve you here.
Yeah, I mean, might be nice because I'm a beginner. Might be nice to start with something like lower if you have that as well. Because 9.5 is quite a lot of money, you know. It's like quite a big step.
Yeah. I see. So you might be right. You know, that might be the thing. Just so that I can be on the same side of the table with you and really, really help you out here. Is this the case, or is this a case where you are in a situation where I don't need this kind of help? You know, with less help, I will be better off. So this is not really what I'm looking for in terms of help, support, environment. Or is this more a case that if I had $30,000 in my bank account, we will get started right here, right now?
I guess it's more the case that the last part, yeah.
Because like, think about it, brother. Like 9.5K is a lot of money for you, and that's okay. You know, that makes you the exact same way. That makes you the exact same type of individual that still did the move and joined us and just became a case study. So that's totally normal. But if I ask you, is 50 cents is a lot of money for you?
Nah, usually not.
Usually not, right? Like if you were waiting in the metro, like in the underground, whatever, and then at the bottom there's 50 cents there, you know, and you're all dressed up, like would it even be worth it for you to just go down and just take the 50 cents? Like, no, right? Why? Because it's just 50 cents. But the reason why it's 50 cents is because you have a lot of 50 cents. You know what I mean? You're used to manage more money, right? So the fact that this feels a lot of money for you is totally normal, because you know what I mean? You're not used, like if you were making every single day 100K in profit, then 9.5K wouldn't be a lot of money for you. But the most important thing for me to understand, so I can better help you, is this the case that this is exactly what you need, and you know this level of support, this quality of coaching is truly what's going to get you there? It's just the fact that it's a lot of money, or is that I don't see the value, I don't need that much coaching accountability, I don't need that high level of intimacy? That's the most important thing for me. And you've already answered that, right? Like, you know, this is the way to put yourself in the best position. So then it's not a case of which program will be the best program, and that's why we exist. That's why I am here, and that's why I am part of Samuel's team, so that I can recommend you what's going to be the best program for you. Is a case of that we're just lacking a little bit of certainty here, because if you had full certainty, not a single drop of doubt, this was going to 3x your investment, would you do this?
Of course, Paulo. Yeah.
Boom. Stop roleplay here. So you see how I just move it? I move it because I know what's going on. I've already had had this objection in the past, right? They just need a reframe. It's like,
Yeah.
where is it coming from? What makes you say that? And then it's like, it's a lot of money. And it's like, it's a lot of money in the sense that this is not what I need. I need less of this, which nobody's going to say no. Or is the case that, it's just like a lot of money. It's like, if I had $40,000 in my bank account, then yes, then I would do it. Which one of these two it is? And they're going to say, oh, it's this one. And of course, depending on the level of trust you have, you can be more aggressive. Depending on your offer, you can be more aggressive because, for example, is woman only, right? So that might not work there. But I've been in situations, bro, where a lead, I have a lot of trust with the lead. And now the lead is even asking me what he should do. And he's asking me, yo, Paulo, like, don't get me wrong, like, this is great. Like, I know this is the program, but do you think it will be better if I start with the 1K and I work my way up there? Because they know there's a 1K thing, for example. But they're asking me, bro. I've been in a situation where I say, bro, do you want me to tell you the real answer or do you want me to tell you the fakey answer? Well, what do you want me to tell you? No, the real answer, of course. Like, this is what you need, brother. And the reason why this is what you need is because this has the accountability, and the accountability is going to make or break you. And then they're like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Whatever. You know what I mean? Or they just give me something else. But it's just like, boom, that's already behind. That little smoke screen is already behind. Yeah. Do you see sort of like what's really going on? And guys, just so you know, all the smoke screens are a smoke screen for uncertainty. All of them are a smoke screen for uncertainty. It's like, can I see the contract first? What's behind it? What are you looking in the contract that's different from what I've spoken to you? In most cases, it's fear, it's uncertainty. No, nothing. It's just like the way I just do things. You know what I mean? Boom, perfect. Now we're just closer. Oh, okay. So you want to do this because this is who you are. This is how you've always done things. Yes. And are we here because you want to continue to be who you are, or are we here because you're ready to step into the identity of the person who's going to achieve la da 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 da? No, I want to do da 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 da. Okay. So do you feel you have to make decisions based on the person you want to become, or based on the person you are right now? It's already behind. The agreement, the contract is behind. Like, we just move closer. Can I speak with one of your clients? Same shit. It's uncertainty. You know what I mean? All these little things with experience, you will see, you just check behind. If they tell you back the same shit, what's coming out for you? What's behind that? Like, what makes you want to do so? What makes you even consider that? Uncertainty. In most cases, it's uncertainty. Most cases, there's specific cases where it's logistics. Good? You got it? Was good?
Yeah, definitely, man. Good.
You got it.
Yeah, but how are you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
Also good. Thank you. Yeah, man. So first question. Let's say you have someone on the call in front of you and he is like knowing, or he had like 4 or 5 calls, right? Like maybe like with maybe with someone else, or maybe with different offers, but they know how these calls work. They know how these calls go. They know they're being sold. That's their mindset, right?
Okay.
So how do you frame yourself, and how do you make sure that they're going to open up? Because obviously they're not going to open up anymore.
We need to have an agreement that this is going to be different. We need to have an agreement that they're not going to cast any judgment. We need to do that, bro. When I was selling in the B2B, I was talking with people that would show up on camera with the 2 Comma Club award behind them. They would show up on camera with the Rolly here. You know what I mean? They would just show up with such an ego because they have a business doing 100K, they're doing good. But of course, they want to make 1 million a month. And they would just look at me, just a closer for passion. So imagine that, bro. Right? Just freaking imagine that. So you just have to have an open and honest conversation from the moment you see that. Just the moment you see that, Sometimes I would just hop on the call, or I would just dial to confirm the call. It's like, look, what was your name again? Paulo. Look, Paulo, like, I have 2 7-figure businesses. I've already achieved 2 4 Comma Clubs award in the other one. I just need to know what you guys do and da-da-da-da-da. I know how this calls goes. So that's it, brother. That's it. That just no disrespect. So what do you do? Yeah, sure. I totally get you. What was your name again? Daniel. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Daniel. Quick question. Have you ever have a call with me in the past? Is that we have a conversation in the past? No. Okay. So then would it be safe to say that they're just casting your past experience into this experience that is just about to happen? I mean, like, bro, like, I've been in this game. I know what's going on. Yeah, of course. But have you have in the past a conversation with me? That's what I'm asking you. No. Okay. So all I'm asking you, if you have the ability to leave the judgment aside and just start this conversation as a blank sheet of paper. Because if you can, brother, I'm already telling you, I'm not your guy. That's it. Because can you imagine if I were to start a conversation with you, already assuming that you're a jerk, that you're like a freaking gorilla alpha, kind of thing? It's like, what would that say about me? I don't cast any judgment to anybody on my call. Even those that are doing 100, 200K in revenue, for example, and then just brag about revenue. But it's totally up to you. You book the call, brother. We don't need to have the conversation. So what is it going to be? And sometimes I've got, you know what? Yeah, you got it. Fair enough. Yeah, let's just have a normal conversation. And no, you're right. Yes, that's fair enough. Like, I've never spoken with you. I will make my judgment later. I appreciate it, man. Like, looking forward to our call. But I've also also got, okay, Paolo, man, appreciate the hustle, but yeah, if it's gonna be under your terms, bro, it's not gonna work. You can cancel the call. All right, have a good day. Done. Because that guy wasn't gonna buy regardless. He was just bored.
What if Paolo? Can I just interrupt? I have people. I have people coming into the calls saying to me like, "Yeah, I looked you up on social media. I know you do high ticket sales," and I just sit there like, "Yeah, okay." Like they've taken a look at my social media, my LinkedIn. Like these women, I don't even know. So for me, I just said, "Yeah, great," and I just move on. Like I completely ignore it. Like they didn't even say that.
Yeah, just take it as a compliment. It's like, yeah, thank you. It's like, yeah, thank you. You know what? One of the best part I love about being a high ticket closer is that we just get to help a lot and inspire a lot of women just really step into what they deserve. So with that, and then just transition into whatever. Yeah, it's just like, you know, no worries whatsoever. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, good, very good. I had yeah, no, I think that's it. Oh yeah, and so
You just have to
about
attack
this-
it. Just attack it, you know? If you see the belief in the way, it's like, hold on, brother, like, how many calls have you hopped on so far? I just want to know. This is not your first call, I know. So how many calls have you been in? I've been in 25 calls of these, bro. I got you. And what was your experience with those calls? Yeah, everybody's trying to sell you. Everybody's trying to do this. Yeah, you have to make a decision on the call, right? Yeah. And I hear you, man. It makes sense you feel that way because of like you've been burned. Now, I have to ask you, though, have you ever had a conversation with me? Or is this the first time you're talking with me? No, this is the first time I'm talking to you. Okay, so would it be safe to say that you're just casting the experience you've had in the past into who I am, even though you don't even know me yet? Yes. And how fair is that to me? How fair would it be if I just say, oh man, this is another guy with a surname that ends in Gonzalez, and everybody that ends in Gonzalez, they don't have money? How fair would that be to you, man? You know? So all I'm asking you here, you can leave your credit card in the kitchen. There's nothing for sale here. All I'm asking you here is that you're open to have a conversation, an honest conversation about where you're at, what are you looking for, and what sort of like direction you want to take in your life. That way I'm going to be able to know if we can help you. We cannot help everybody. And if we can help you, then I will ask you if you want to have a conversation about the how would look like. Does that sound fair to you? Okay, now if you guys take this and just script it word by word and you do that on your calls, now you run at the risk of saying, yeah, you know, the guy that I spoke yesterday, he told me the same. So just give it your own twist. You know what I mean? Give it your own spin. But yeah, you just point it out. You just have to interrupt the pattern. You cannot continue with that being in the room. It's just not going to help you. They're not going to open up. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, makes sense. Then last question. So so I had a guy on the call today, and we did everything like properly, the entire process, etc. We get to the payment. He was like basically ready to go, and then last minute he just ghost mode. Like it just like it was getting down to the payment. Yeah, he hung up.
That's good, man. That's good. That's great. Like you have to take that as a compliment, because at the end of the day, what we don't want is a maybe. So a hang up is a no. That's good. It's like I don't care if it's a yes or a no, but I don't want a fucking maybe. That's what I don't want. So a hang up is fine. It's just fine. I promise you. You just have to reframe it like, great, okay, so he be in the pants or whatever.
But the reason was probably 99% because he thought he was gonna be scammed. That was the reason for it.
Yeah, that was the second part of my answer. So when you have a hang up that you didn't see coming, you have to review that tape. Okay, when you have a hang up and you go, oh fuck, I wasn't expecting this guy to hang up on me. You have to review it because you need to see where did you miss the language? Where did you misdiagnose? Because in reality, you want to be able to see the situation and you want to double check with them. It's like, hey, are you sure? And don't get me wrong, I've been with very people-pleasing personalities that I've asked them, I promise you, I've asked them 3 fucking times because I was like, this woman, she's an amiable. I know she's an amiable. And I know that she's saying to me yes because she wants to avoid conflict. And I know that there is like a high chance that she's going to hang up on me. So I'm going to ask a second and a third time, are you sure you want to do this? We don't have to. Are you sure? I just want to make sure that you're feeling good. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's do it. Let me just grab my card. Yeah, before you grab your card, before you go and you grab your card, because I'm like, she's just going to hang up on me. It's like, do you genuinely and honestly, like money aside, is this something you truly and genuinely feel is the best next step for you? Yes, I do. Can you tell me why? Oh, because da. Okay, so are you ready to get started? Yeah, let me just grab my card. Okay. And she wakes up and hangs up on me. She's like, you know what I mean? She hangs up. It was like, dude, I knew it. But I knew it. And because I knew it, I was like, fine. I saw that coming. I tried 3 times. She didn't want her to share with me. What else can I do? Fine. Next call. It's okay. Great. You know what I mean? But if it's like, oh, unexpected, then you got to review it because then you have an opportunity there for learning. Yeah.
How can you prevent that though? Like that specific situation, how can you prevent that from happening though?
When you find out, let me know, because like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like there's things that you can control, things that you cannot control. So for me, it's just like I saw that coming. Like to me, that was a raise. Like I know most people wouldn't have seen that coming just because of things that I saw, etc. And I call it out. But she was just like, no, everything is fine. Are you sure? Yeah, everything is fine. Do you truly want to do this? Money aside, do you genuinely believe this is the best next step for you and for your family? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, what else could I have done? It's just like all I can care about is my behavior, is what I have control over. And based on my behavior, I tried 3 times. That's why I said to you guys, like, if we take this example and we just put it on objection handling, it's like, guys, if you did more than 3 reframes, 3 fear reframes, like you're already ahead of the curve. Like most closers, they don't even know how to handle a fear objection. They don't know. Like they just simply don't know. Most closers don't know. So it's just like, you telling me here that you already did 3 fear reframes, bro, to me, it's like, kudos to you. Oh, you did 4 and you just burned the lead, bro, amazing. It's just like, because you're doing everything in your control. Do you know what I mean? That's enough. Like the process is not designed to work for 100% of them. It's not designed to work for 100% of them. It's designed to work for 40% of them. You know what I mean? Or 50% of them. That's why I'm very careful with the advice here. Like if it's not broken, don't fix it. If it's 1 in 100, don't change your process for a 1 in 100 person. It's just like, no. If it works for majority of people, just keep doing it. It's like, it's how it's gotta be. But that's a good question that you asked, Florian, because it just raises that awareness for all of us. Yeah.
All right, that's it for this video. If you like it, smash the like button. It really helps the channel and also tells me that, hey, maybe I should do more of these videos. Number 2, share your biggest takeaway down in the comments below. Just one biggest takeaway that we'd love to know. I read all the comments. And number 3, if you have a request for a video or a specific challenge you're facing as a high ticket closer or in your calls, share it down below or share it privately in my Instagram. I'm more than happy to have that in mind for future videos. I'll see you in the next one.